it's Nina. Thanks for joining me today for a new tutorial. Today I'm featuring the brand new Simon Says Stamp April 2020 card kit, which is Follow the Rainbows. With so much going on right now, I think it's really important to focus on some encouraging and positive things. And the April 2020 card kit is one of those things that's just going to make you feel happy. I really had so much fun putting together this card because the products that are in this kit are very uplifting, very bright and colorful, and it's just a really fun kit to work with. So I'm going to be using the new Follow the Rainbows stamp set and also some of the pattern papers that are included in the kit to create this really fun, colorful, rainy scene. Initially, I was planning out how I wanted to create this card. I really wanted to frame up the girl in the stamp set with this beautiful border paper. I really love the beautiful colors that are around the edges of this pattern paper, and I thought this would look really great if I cut the paper so that the girl was stamped in the white area and all of the colors were surrounding her. And because there are some other great pattern papers in this kit, I thought it'd be really fun to stamp the girl onto the pattern paper and fussy cut out both the umbrella and her dress so that those were the pieces that are adding the color, so to speak, to the stamped image, rather than using markers or watercolors, pencils, whatever color medium you prefer. The pattern paper is going to serve as the coloring. So I stamped the girl onto this beautiful pattern paper piece, and I'm going to stamp it a couple of times so I get a really nice dark impression. Using my fine tip fussy cut scissors, I'm going to fussy cut out the umbrella and the dress from the pattern paper. I ended up stamping it a second time onto that pattern paper so that I could use a different area of the pattern paper for her dress. Just adds a little bit of variation to the coloring. And on each of the pieces, I am going to run along the white edges of the pattern paper with a black marker to give these cutouts a more die-cut and finished-off look. I'm cutting right up to the black line, so that's why adding the black edges to the white core of the paper really helps finish things off. Onto that pattern paper that's going to serve as the card panel, I'm going to stamp the girl again. This is where I'm going to layer the pattern pieces that I just cut out on top of this image. And just like I did on the other pattern paper piece, I'm going to stamp this a second time as well for a really nice crisp impression. There are some areas of this stamped image that I felt needed some color, so I'm using Copic markers to color in her legs and her shoes, as well as a little bit of the puddle that she's standing in. Then, using some foam tape, I'm popping up the dress and the umbrella off of this panel. The umbrella is popped up with 2 layers of foam tape. This is giving it a really nice dimension off of the dress that is popped up with 1 layer. And as I'm layering these pieces, I'm making sure to line them up with the stamped images that are underneath. Now I did want to add a little bit of pink to her belt on her dress, so I am going to take my Copic markers, the same ones that I used for her shoes, to color in the belt, and that really finishes things off and ties things together nicely. The raindrops that are in the background are really cute. However, I felt like they needed a little bit more interest and dimension since there's a lot going on these papers. So I brought in these really cute raindrop sequin confetti pieces. You can use whatever type of raindrops you have on hand. I really love how these pop up off of the card and really add the nice shine and dimension to this scene. There are some greetings that are in the stamp set, mostly geared towards encouragement, and I think this is perfect for not only this card, but also the time that we're in right now. With all of the uncertainty that's going on, encouraging people is really important right now. So I'm stamping the Thinking of You sentiment onto some black cardstock using the white embossing powder that's in the kit. I'll fussy cut the sentiment out with my fine tip scissors, and then I will pop this up onto my card along with another sentiment that's in the stamp set that I stamped onto some dull pink cardstock. These sentiments are going to finish up this card, but there was one final detail that I wanted to add, and that was onto the center of the umbrella, I added a dot of these beautiful blue Nuvo drops. These are the vintage drops, and this really ties into that purple color that's in her dress, and I just love how this card came together. I hope that this card has inspired you to create with the new 2020 April card kit from Simon Says Stamp. This beautiful kit is going to give you a lot of bright and happy fun to create with, and I think you're going to have some fun creating some encouragement cards to send to people you know. Thanks so much for tuning in today. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel for more inspiration, and thank you so much for stopping by and spending time with me today. I'll be back again soon with more to share, and until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye!